Today we're going to do a walkthrough of a full renovation done by Edinburgh Contracting. The home was purchased by the homeowner as an investment, renovated for sale. Come on, let's go see what they've done. We're right here today to do a full walkthrough of a home completely renovated by Edinburgh Contracting. Tell me a little bit about your company.
I'm Chris and this is Shayne. As she said, we're from Edinburgh Contracting. We take care of the whole package. I'm an interior expert. I do renovations and carpentry, and Shayne takes care of everything outside.
Okay, so let's get into the meat and potatoes of this job. Tell me a little bit about the home when you first saw it and the process of the renovation.
Renovating, when we first got to this house, it was extremely dated. It was built in the early 50s, mid 50s, and there hadn't been any permit pulled here since 1960. So when we first got here, we had red shag carpet, wallpaper, and really nice curtains. All kinds of stuff that weren't really gonna sell well in today's market. The homeowner here.
So it needed like a real
full house.
gut.
Yeah, we did a full house flip. The homeowner bought this house with the intention of selling it. So the priority was to bring everything up to code, do everything right, and then also have a nice updated look.
Some of the things, I guess, did you find when you went through the home, were there a lot of things that you didn't see on the outside initially, where once the project started going, there were a lot of little surprises, I'm sure, as there always is?
Yeah, there definitely was surprises. I mean, we knew from the get-go that the house was old and it was going to require a lot to make it what it is, of course. But when we started getting into the demo and taking down the walls, opening up the floors, we definitely ran into a few surprises. We had to update a lot of the electrical, the plumbing. We upgraded the insulation, and I mean, this kind of thing happens in a lot of jobs, especially when you're doing a whole house. There's always surprises that you find.
Yeah. And I'm sure you've done some structural changes as well. It looks like a very open concept.
Yeah, I mean, there was a wall going the whole way here, and this was a very small closed-off kitchen. We took down the load-bearing wall and put in a steel beam, which you can see above here. And
so this would have been the original kitchen.
Yeah, here, right here we're standing in it. That's it.
And closed off to the living room.
There's a small doorway over here that gave you access into the living room, and a small doorway here into the hallway. And that was it.
And I think this is having an island now. That's what everybody kind of wants. The open concept and lots of light, it seems.
Sometimes you just don't want to sit at a formal dining table, right? Yeah. It's nice to be able to sit on the island. It definitely opens up the space a whole lot, for sure.
Okay. Yeah. And what about in terms of selecting fixtures and finishes? Is that something that you bring to the table as well, or did the homeowner have some ideas?
The homeowner definitely had ideas. They were going for a certain look, like I said, modern and updated. They had some good input, but I went to my suppliers and gave them a whole bunch of different options of things that I thought would work. Because I mean, I've done a lot of houses. I see what's popular and what sells. So
and that's a definite benefit for the homeowner too. If they really don't have the money to hire a designer, kind of thing, it's nice that you have that knowledge and
I can help with
the
that for
suppliers
sure. Absolutely.
At your fingertips.
Yeah.
Here we are in the living room. So there's a few things in here that obviously
Have changed.
Yeah. For one thing, I see the ceiling looks like a brand new ceiling with pot lights. What was that? What was that like before?
This was actually an old hand-troweled plaster ceiling with a cove around the edges that we had to cut out, and we did new drywall over top of it and added these pot lights.
Pot lights seem to be quite the thing these days in terms of nice.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely popular. These are LED ones. They don't give off too much heat, which is good because we do have insulation above.
Mm-hmm.
And you never have to change the bulbs, so that's really nice and they're energy efficient as well.
That's great. And then what about the floor? To me, this looks like a brand new floor.
It is brand new, but it's actually the original flooring here. We sanded it down, stained it, and refinished it.
Wow,
And
it's beautiful.
I mean, I think it came out great.
It's gorgeous,
Yeah.
absolutely. And then this was a wall here, so that's been torn out for the open concept.
Right, this used to be our load-bearing wall here. There's a small opening here just to come from the door into the living room, and another small opening at the other end for the living room. We took the whole thing out and put in a nice big steel ivy.
Okay, great. And what about the windows? They look to me like brand new.
Yeah, we took out all the old windows. They were pretty drafty.
I bet.
So we changed every window in the house, yeah.
Front door is new, looks like.
It's actually also the original door.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
we cut a hole in it and put in that
Really?
the skylight or
Wow.
the light insert and changed the door handle.
Wow.
And quite a few coats of paint.
I bet. It looks great. And then also I see all of the trim work has been redone.
Yes, we took out all the original trim and did new casing and baseboard throughout.
And it's nice to keep it simple as well with the trim. So here we are in the main hallway of the home. I understand that it's very different now than what it used to be like. What was the floor plan before like?
Well, actually, behind me, the way that the hallway's all nice and straight now didn't exist. It used to be a little bit of an L shape because behind me was the closet for the bedroom beside us, actually.
Okay.
So we took out that closet, opened up the space.
And then what was on this side of the house?
Well, over here, you can see the closet doors, which is the walk-in closet for the master now, but that actually used to be the dining room on this half of the house, and way at the end was the den.
Wow. So it kind of sounds like the original layout wasn't exactly
It didn't make
a
a lot
little
of
bit
sense.
of
No, it
sense.
really didn't make sense to walk down the hallway from the kitchen to your dining room.
Through the bedrooms.
Yeah, exactly.
So now, how did that process work with the homeowner? Did you have to draw up some plans? Was it you that did that?
Yeah, I mean, we went back and forth a few times discussing how we'd make it work best. We obviously had only a limited space to work with, and we wanted to add a walk-in closet and add the bathroom for the master suite. And we had the dining room to work with, so what I did is did a few different 3D drawings of a couple options and put that on Basecamp for the homeowner review. And they gave me their input, and we decided on a final plan.
Great. Okay, great. All right, so this to me looks like a full renovation of a bathroom. It looks brand new to me. Again, what happened here? What did you have to do to make it look so updated?
So this bathroom is pretty much the same layout of what it used to be. It's just updated. We took in the old shower, removed the old walls. They just had regular drywall on the walls. We put moisture resistant drywall and did a waterproofing membrane. Did these vertical 12 by 24 tiles with the vertical accent. Did our brush nickel fixture. We have our wall mounted toilet here and a new vanity and light fixture.
And these are beautiful. I know these are definitely what people are liking these days with the glass doors.
Yeah. So we put in a frameless tempered glass door on rollers, moves nice and easily, and also added these pot lights.
Oh, right, very nice. And then this is a wall-mounted toilet, which is not always something that's it seems like an upgrade to me.
You don't see it too often, and the reason why they have that in this bathroom is because they don't have a lot of space. And this takes up 10 inches less than a regular toilet because the tank is actually in the wall.
Oh, right, okay. So here we are in the master bedroom. I understand that this was a very interesting and fun part of the project. It's changed quite a bit.
Yeah, so this used to be the den. There was a 2-inch drop, so you'd have to step down into the room. It had some ugly wooden paneling and some red shag carpet. And homes in this area generally don't have an ensuite, but we put one in here.
Okay, let's take a peek of the ensuite bathroom. So here we are again in a beautiful, brand new ensuite bathroom that wasn't even here before. Tell us about what you had to do here.
Well, we're actually standing in what used to be the dining room, if you can believe it. There was a chandelier above my head here and carpet on the floors, but we added the master ensuite. We put in tile flooring, added a tub. There was no water and no drainage to this whole side of the house, so we had to bring that over here, which was a challenging aspect of the job. We did double vanities, did over the vanity light fixture, nice horizontal 12 by 24 tiles with our glass accent, and again the same tempered glass frameless shower doors.
And a nice, very deep tub, I see.
So another thing in this bathroom that you wouldn't realize by looking at it, but because this was the dining room, there was a very large window in here. It was almost 8 feet wide actually.
Really?
By 4 feet. So we put in a smaller window that's suitable for a bathroom. You don't want all your neighbors looking in, of course. And we actually were able to use the brick on the outside from another part of the project to patch up the outside.
Great.
And we just added the toilet here behind the door, kind of a separate toilet closet.
Which is nice to have, absolutely.
You don't want to see the toilet as the first thing when you walk in the bathroom, right?
No, it's a perfect setup. So here we are in this beautiful finished basement. I understand again that there were a lot of changes made, walls removed and moved around. Tell me a little bit about this when you first started.
So this was one big open room. Had some old paneling on the walls. When we removed it, we found a couple windows that were just blocked over.
And it wasn't really used as a finished basement, was it? It was more of a...
No, it was a very cold, dark rec room kind of area.
Okay.
It was like you said, it was an open space,
Right.
but I mean, not much purpose to it.
Right.
Where now, once it's renovated, you can see it's much brighter, warmer. We did 2 separate areas. Here we're standing in the media room, a nice spot to come home and relax in. And on the other side, we added a bathroom and a bedroom here in the basement.
Okay, and so you were saying you found some windows behind the walls. What had to happen there?
So they had just covered right over 2 existing windows. So we removed them. This foundation is all a block foundation, so we blocked them up properly, mortared them, and waterproofed them.
Oh wow, great. It feels very nice and warm down here as well, very comfortable.
Yeah, well, originally, like he said, there was just paneling on the walls. There wasn't proper framing or insulation or anything, so we did insulation and vapor barrier, framed with 2x4s, and then drywalled.
Wow. And so also the ceiling, was this drywall originally, or?
It was a mix of a little bit of gyprock and a little bit of paneling, and they had some dark fake wood beams.
Okay.
And we took that all out. We also raised the height of all these bulkheads that are here.
Okay.
That used to be very large and crooked.
Right. And then flooring, what was originally here?
They just had 12 by 12 linoleum tiles stuck around to the concrete here. So we took that up and did a little bit of a thermal break underneath with an underpad and put this laminate flooring in.
Great. That's fantastic. So this is a really kind of interesting space as well, because you've made use of underneath the stairs. It seems to be really opened up. Maybe something great for a kids area or a desk. So originally this wasn't quite this open.
It wasn't the same, no.
So originally there was a wall here, so there was no access to the media room from here at all. It was just come down the stairs, come around, and there's storage.
And this was a wall here right across.
Yeah.
A wall here and a wall here, and yeah, like you said, just storage under the stairs, so you'd have to come all the way around the hallway to get into this area over
I
here.
see. Okay. And another part of this beautiful basement is you've added a very large bedroom and a new bathroom. Tell me about those.
So this bedroom didn't used to be here. This was all just one open room again with the wood paneling everywhere. So Chris will tell you a little bit about what we had to do with the windows and stuff.
Yeah, so this, like you said, was the existing rec room. In order to add a bedroom down here, there's specific requirements to meet building code. So we had to take special attention to our ceiling height. And because we had to put a bulkhead in there, it was a little bit of an issue, but we made it work. We meet our code requirements as far as egress for the window. And we also added our strobe and smoke and CO2 detectors inside here as well. And the bathroom that you see here, there used to be a step up actually, and they had all their drainage and plumbing above the concrete slab. So we demoed all that and went into the concrete slab, put all our drainage below the floor, and gave us a little bit more headroom in the bathroom.
Okay, so how long did it take for this project to be completed?
Well, once they bought this property, we went through the planning stages and came up with our floor plan right through all the way till finishing. It took us 10 weeks total.
Wow, that is truly impressive. And now what's next?
Well, the homeowner was so impressed with our work, he's already in the process of looking for a next property which he will be using us on.
Fantastic. So we'll be seeing you again on the next Bid My Reno web TV series. This is Stacey Colangio, and I'm happy to be here with Edinburgh Contracting, and we'll see you again.
Don't waste time chasing contractors for your home renovation. Just point, click, and put your home project up for bid online. Free at bidmyreno.com. The civilized approach to home renovations. bidmyreno.com.